I just quickly want to say before I get into today's video that I've written up all of the leaked information that I've received for GOROD KROVI, and you can find a link to that down in this video's description. I did originally post it on Reddit, but it was deleted, so I put it into a paste bin. The fact that it's written up just makes it a lot more concise and easy to understand and read and follow. So yeah, that'll be linked in this video's description.
We'll never surrender. Skin boots on a Saturday night.
Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here, and welcome back to an all-new GOROD KROVI video. Now in today's video I've sort of got some disappointing news, or some possible disappointing news for you guys, which I did touch upon in my original GOROD KROVI leak video, which I will have linked down in this video's description. Now at the start of that video I asked you guys to ask me a ton of questions in regards to GOROD KROVI for me to ask my anonymous source who has already played the map. If you haven't seen my previous videos, basically this guy is a game tester, and if you're unsure about the legitimacy of this leak, I will put some DMs on screen right now. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, these DMs were a day before we got the gameplay trailer, and some of them were right before we got the gameplay trailer. And now that we have the trailer, obviously a week ago, it's all come true. And also I put this tweet by me on screen right now, and I made this tweet a day before we got the gameplay trailer as well. However, in that massive leak video linked in this video's description, I asked at the beginning of the video to leave some comments in the comment section that I would ask this guy so that I could answer them within a future video. Now the thing is, the majority of the questions that you have asked I had already answered within the video. There were very little questions that I could get answered, unfortunately, but the most prominent and common question that you guys were asking me was whether there would be a new perk within GOROD KROVI, because within the gameplay trailer there were multiple sections within it where people thought they had seen PhD Flopper or a new perk. Now I did touch upon this within the video, but unfortunately a lot of you guys seem to have missed out on this because I mentioned it near the end of that video and I only touched upon it very briefly. But he told me that when he was playing GOROD KROVI he never encountered a brand new perk once, and this seems to be very disappointing. Now he did also say that all of the things that we think are new perks or returning perks, such as PhD Flopper, seen within the trailer, are not new perks. For example, this one which you can see on screen just turns out that it's a computer panel, and the one that everyone is thinking is PhD Flopper is just fire. Now you have to bear in mind that he only played the map for a very short time, and this was around 2 months ago. He said it is definitely possible that when he was playing he just missed it and never saw the new perk, but obviously we do have the Wonder Fizz returning within GOROD KROVI that was seen within the gameplay trailer, so possibly they may add a new perk within the Wonder Fizz, and that's the only way to get it. Or maybe what they could do is they could add a returning perk such as PhD Flopper that's only available within the Wonder Fizz, because the Wonder Fizz was first introduced into Origins, and within that map they did bring back PhD Flopper. So it seems like only the standard 9 perks that we've come to love and expect with Der Eisendrache and Zetsubo no Shima are going to be the only perks on this map. However, there could be a secret perk within GOROD KROVI similar to the one that we have on the Giant, because obviously on the Giant there's the secret perk when you activate the Giant's laser to melt the snow, and you can either get stamina up a Deadshot Daiquiri. It's very possible that on GOROD KROVI there may be a secret perk that you have to do some sort of mini Easter egg in order to obtain. Or it could be accessible similar to how you get Widow's Wine within Zetsubo no Shima. You obviously have to defeat the spider boss to get Widow's Wine. It's more than possible that there may be something that you have to do in order to get a new perk on this map, or a returning perks such as PhD Flopper. I don't know why, but everyone seems to think that PhD Flopper is going to be coming on this map, because obviously within the trailer we saw the NX Shadow Claws in action, and when he shot the NX Shadow Claws, for some reason the player didn't take any damage from it. He didn't take any explosive damage. Now this could have just been that maybe, just maybe, he was out of reach of the explosion. However, I think the simple explanation for this is that probably when Treyarch are creating these trailers, they probably give the players God mode because it will make them easier for them to make the trailer, so they probably give them infinite health and stuff like that, or they just don't have the damage show up on screen, just because it would make the trailer seem a lot more authentic. So I think the reason he didn't take any explosive damage is just because Treyarch altered the game settings to fit the trailer and make it easier to make and produce. But again, coming from my source, he said that when he was playing he never encountered a new perk once. There is the Wonder Fizz returning, so it's possible that a new perk may be in the Wonder Fizz. He said that the the standard 9 perks are going to be returning. Well, actually, he didn't say the standard 9 perks are because obviously he didn't have Perkaholic, but definitely Double Tap, Speed Cola, Juggernog, Quick Revive, Stamina are returning. Now, when he was playing, he never used the Wonder Fizz, so it's more than possible that things like Deadshot and things like Widow's Wine and stuff like that are going to be put within the Wonder Fizz, and also probably Electric Cherry as well. But he never got to use the Wonder Fizz, so it's possible that maybe not all of them will be in there. But this just is really, really disappointing. Let me know down in the comment section down below. Do you think we will be seeing a new perk on this map? Do you just think he never encountered it when he was playing? Or do you think there's some sort of secret perk on this map, similar to how we had to get Widow's Wine by defeating the Spider Boss on Zetsubo no Shima, and similar to how we had to activate the Origins robot on the Giant in order to get either Deadshot or Stamina? Or do you think Treyarch may have added a new perk within the Wonders Fizz, and that's why he never encountered it? Or they may add a returning perk into the Wonder Fizz instead. So, for example, they could remove Deadshot. They may remove Deadshot, or they could remove Electric Cherry, and then they may put a different perk in its place within the Wonder Fizz. Only time will tell, but in my personal opinion, I don't think we're going to be getting a new perk on this map, because it seems like they're focusing a lot more on Gobblegums. But again, I can't stress this enough, he did play over 2 months ago, so they could have added a new perk by now, and also he never got to try out the Wonder Fizz. I feel like once DLC 4 comes, they will add finally a new perk then, and maybe that's the only time we'll see a new perk. And what I'm praying for is, if they decide to do that, that they would add the perk to all of the maps, just like they did with Mule Kick when they added it onto Moon for DLC 4 within Black Ops 1. We could see something very, very similar here for Black Ops 3 Zombies DLC 4. So let me know all of your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I know this is very disappointing. Don't get your hopes down yet. He could have just missed it. It could just be a secret perk. Only time will tell. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here for the latest and greatest Black Ops 3 Zombies news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
They don't have a friend. Something strange from far beyond is haunting all my dreams. Everything looks inside.
Are you guys interested in getting free Call of Duty points for free supply drops and Liquid Divinium and or DLC as well? Well, have I got news for you. There's going to be a link in this video's description where you can download a 100% free app. Upon downloading this app, you can then install it, and then you can download apps via this app. Via downloading the app, as well as sharing the app with your friends via your referral code, you will very quickly build up a ton of points, of which you can then purchase Xbox Live, PSN or Steam cards, which can then be used to get 100% free COD points as well as DLC. Hopefully this helps.